Documentary was extremely hard. Paul, the director, who is now sort of become my friend because we've been working it such a long time, this 5 years we've been working it personally, and it was quite emotional, and obviously Paul wants to get the documentary done and we've got time, but I'm talking about him today because we were such a close family. It was like really heartbreaking. So sometimes I'm having an off day and he's saying, I need an hour or 2 hours. And it was hard to me getting back in the swing of things again.
I've been friends with Jamie for a good 5 years now, sort of working on the films, on the feature film with him. But when I decided to do the documentary, I don't think we could have done it if he and I hadn't been friends. Because one of the key things I wanted to get across was an emotional connection between the audience and Jamie.
He had a lot of problems, he suffered from OCD as well as the sort of the abuse, all rolled into one. It affected his mind a lot, and I just think he didn't need much to turn him into this violent person. But yeah, I mean, you say beat him up, it was pretty horrific, and with My Name is Lenny, we've literally doctored and showed everything that really happened. It's quite shocking, but I think that story needs to be told because you need to have a start of a story. You can't just say, put a man in the sort of position, this man goes around beating people up. Why has he done it? What is the reason why he's done it?
Yeah, I think suffering such traumatic physical abuse as a child, did result in I think the manifestation of an obsessive compulsive disorder. There's a lot of traits of it. I'm not a psychologist, but to me that was what was interesting, that his use of violence was a way of managing his OCD.
Do you think he would always have been a fighter, even if he hadn't been abused as a kid? Was he a born fighter, or was it created because of his life?
It was created. 100% it was created, because he always said if I'd have been born in St John's Wood or Hampstead, because he was very clever. I mean, like I said to you before, not school clever, not academic clever, but just really street smart. And he was so good at that, and he would have done. It was just a product of his upbringing, 100%.
If the audience can connect with Jamie, there's a whole new layer there, rather than just learning the life story of Lenny. It's about the legacy of Lenny, and as Jamie says in the documentary, who pays for the sins of the father. So I thought that was a very interesting question to pose and explore, and to explore within the documentary.
The documentary, we released a trailer last week. This just shows you the draw this man has. We let a trailer go last week, and it had over 800,000 views on one site alone. 800,000. I mean, some films don't even get that, and people say, what is the draw of him? And like you said, he was a working class man who just tried to fight at the East End, and that's sort of his story really, and just trying to diverse other things in with it.